Hi everybody, welcome to a Monday Mini. I'm super excited to be here with everybody today. We are going to stick with our fun, kind of bright colored tropical theme today like we did last Monday, but we're going to be doing something different than last week. So let's start here. So what I've done so far is I have taken my paper, I have an 11 by 14, and I've divided it into 3 sections. So how I did that was I calculated 14 divided by 3. It came up with 4.6. So then I just took a ruler and I measured 4.6 inches here and here and put a line across, and then I did the same from the top. So now we have 3 sections. So if you have a smaller canvas you're working with or a larger one, just take the number of the height of it and divide it by 3, and then that's going to be the number that you put to put your lines. And then I have some tape here. So I don't have painter's tape. You should really use painter's tape. This is just washi tape. And I'm going to take and put right in the center the tape here. So we just want to put that in the center there. And this line here is going to go in the center of this tape as well. So we're not matching it like this, see where the line is. We're putting it right in the middle here. So I'm trying to keep the areas close in size as I can. It's okay if it's a bit off. We're going to go in and we're going to paint 3 different colors in here. So I'm going to move this sideways, put that down like that. And you can choose any colors you want. So I want to put some, I already have some colors on here. I'm going to do some aqua, I think for sure. I think I'm going to do, let me see the difference in this color here. I think I'll do the darker one. So we're going to do some ombre effects. So we're going to do some, I have some teal. This one here is a teal. And then I think I want to do maybe like a, let's see. Yellow is always fun, so we'll do some yellow with that. So I have yellow there, and I think we'll do orange. Let's keep it bright. Bright and colorful. All right, and then I'm gonna put some white on the plate too. Okay, so we're gonna start with our large flat brush, and we can start at the top here, that way we don't put our arm in it later. And I'm gonna start with yellow first, and I'm gonna go pretty bright here, and just go straight across. And I wanna come down like halfway with this bright yellow. I'm getting some other colors in my brush. Hold on here. I guess I didn't wash it out good enough last time. Let's get that washed out nicely. Just gonna get that bright yellow in. And we're going a little further than halfway down. Then we're gonna take this white, we're gonna mix it in with some yellow. You wanna get like a lighter yellow color, so just washing it out a bit. Then we're gonna start right up a little bit from that middle center point. I'm gonna get a little bit lighter even. And you have kind of a nice ombre effect there. So it's going from darker yellow to lighter yellow. I'm gonna clean out my brush. And then I'm going to come into some orange next. So just using that bright orange. And once again, I'm going to go a little bit further down than halfway. And then we can come in with some white and lighten that orange up. And we're going to come in right over top, and we're just going to go back and forth. We want to get a nice blend, so just back and forth. So we can't really see where that color starts and stops. And then we can finish that off all the way to the bottom. We're going to clean out that brush again. And then we are going to go into our last color, which is our teal. Bring that dark color all the way to the top here. We're going to go the same, a little bit more than halfway down. The darker the color gets on the white background, you're going to be able to see that white through it a lot better than you did the yellow because it's such a contrast. So you might want to take and just put a second coat before you do your ombre effect. So just kind of going over it again. That way we can't see that white through. If you can always blow dry it and then come back in with a second coat before you put that lighter green in. Okay, so then I need a little bit more white. I'm gonna come in with some of that white just to make that teal a lot lighter. So I'm gonna grab some of that white here and bring it in. And we just wanna have like a pastel color, so. Nice pastel color there, and we're gonna start just a little bit lower than that line, and then we're gonna go over and over until we cannot really see where it starts and stops. We're just blending it. See how it's kind of disappearing, just over and over. And you gotta make sure you have enough paint and your paint is wet or this won't work, because you're gonna get a dry brush effect then if you do that. So we're just gonna go in all the way to the bottom with that lighter color. And we're gonna leave that tape on, so don't take it off yet. We can clean out our brush. I'm loving these three colors together. Let me know in the comments if you love these bright colors. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry this, so you can go ahead and do the same thing, and we'll meet back here when we're finished. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna draw out some fun shapes here. So we're gonna make, let's grab our pencil. And I want to start with just kind of like an island area. So we're going to come in inside the green part or the teal part, and we're just going to have like a little island area. So I'm just going to have it kind of wavy. And I'm going to come in here with my pen so you can see it, because I know you're having probably a really hard time seeing this. So once I have it drawn out, I know I want it like that. I'm going to come in with my pen. That way you can see it a lot better. And that's just going to be our line where we are going to start. So this is going to get thicker, but for now that's good. Then we're going to take a plate, and we want to go into the land. So we don't want to have it a complete circle. This is going to be like our sun. And we're going to draw don't worry about your tape, you can go right over it. I'm going to trace a circle around here. We can lift that up and we'll have our circle. So that's going to be kind of like our sun. We've got our land. And then we're going to bring in some kind of like some leaves around here, so tropical leaves. So I'm gonna start over here, and I'm gonna do it with my pencil first just to make sure I have it how I like it, and then we'll come in and I'll trace it with a pen, and then we'll paint it in. So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna follow the shape of my my sun here. So this is almost going to be like the middle of the flower, but then we can have it come out a little bit, or you could have it follow exactly, but I'm going to have it come out a little bit. So I'm just going to follow the shape here and then kind of have it come out like this. So you'll see that there. And then just kind of do leaves around like this. Okay, so we're going to have all those kind of coming down. So just kind of doing almost like a leaf shape, and then a little bottom on it, and then a little leaf shape in the center. So just following that stem all the way down. And as we go down, our leaves are going to get bigger. And like I said, don't worry about your tape. It's going to be there, but it's there for a reason. It's going to look super pretty after. And we're going to do the other side. Doesn't have to match up perfectly with the sides you did already. It can be a bit off, it's fine. We don't have to make it look stencil-y. This is a freehand drawing, so we're just having fun with this today. And we can go right into our land here. I'm going to leave that one like that. So we have that one kind of coming up like that. Then I'm going to follow over here and do one kind of coming down and in. So I'm following this line, and then I'm going to come in like this. And we're going to do the same thing. Some majorly bad allergies happening right now. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that, but kick in my butt. I'll do one more. And then we're going to come on the other side and do the same thing. Okay, so we can do that, and then what we can do is, we're going to leave it super simple because it is a Monday Mini, but we can put like a little bit of birds in the sky, or we could have like a little bit of black clouds kind of coming in behind here because this is just a silhouette. So we can choose what we want to do. For right now, I'm going to just leave this like this. I'm going to paint it. We'll see what we have when we take our tape off, and we might want to fill in a little bit of areas with something else. So we'll see, maybe some splashes or something fun. But for now, let's just paint it first and see what we have. So I have my little round brush here, size 4. I'm gonna water down my black a little bit. So if you don't have black on your plate, you can put some black on there. I like to water it down a bit. And I'm gonna follow these lines. So see, it's getting a lot thicker. And that's what we want. So we're gonna come in on this circle. Do your best to try to stay on the line. A good tip is really just keeping the weight of your hand down on your surface and using only your fingers. So I like to just keep my hand down. And then just wherever I can reach with the movement of my fingers is where I reach. And then I stop, move my hand, and then start again. And then we're going to follow this line out. So we have our flowers here. We're going to fill them in. So don't forget, these Monday minis are great for anybody just learning how to paint, who, you know, doesn't have a lot of time. Maybe you're a busy mom, or you know, have a full-time job, lots of responsibilities, the everyday hustle and bustle of life. These Monday minis are great because maybe you want to learn a new skill, or you want to relax, and painting does that for you, but just thinking about getting started is kind of daunting, or you feel like you have a time restraint. Monday minis are only 30 minutes, so everybody can find 30 minutes in their week to sit down and do something that they enjoy, something for themselves. And that's what these are perfect for. You don't have to feel guilty for it. It's so important to take care of yourself and put a little bit of joy in your life, because without that joy, all that work seems so daunting, right? So nothing's enjoyable if we're not taking time to enjoy time for ourselves. we just want to make sure we're painting the whole leaf. Unless you can see where your tape is, then you can paint around it. And we're just going around finishing these flowers. Okay. So once you're finished and you're sure that you are done putting any type of design in that you want around the tape, then you can take the tape off. So I'm just going to clean up my brush, and I'm going to come in and take that tape off. And you might be able to see that pencil mark still in there, so you might want to erase it. I'm going to do that right now. So I can see my little, where I had originally marked it. So you can take a second and see, that's super cool and it's really pretty. And then we can take some time to decide what else we'd like to put in here. So maybe we would like to put a little bit of white to highlight it. We could put some birds. So we could draw maybe a couple birds in here. Maybe just put a couple little birds like that in there, kind of flying away. We can always come in with our pen and put our birds in. And then I'm going to come in with a little bit of white just because it's fun. And you could also, which I might do that too, you could also add, you know, maybe a thin line to where these lines are, which I think would be really awesome too. So you have options, and that's what Monday Minis are all about, is, you know, growing your creativity and you know, I'm sure you're looking at this thinking, oh, I want to do that, or I want to do this. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add some white, and then I'll blow dry it one more time, and maybe I'll put in black, and then you can see how it looks and choose what you want to do. So I just have my small round brush again, and I'm going to come in and just add some fun white to this, to these leaves here on the top. Maybe I'll do a little bit on the outside here. Maybe not all the way, but just a little bit. And that's what's fun with painting. You can experiment. If you don't like it, don't do it next time. You just learn, right? It's a learning experience. And everyone's going to like something different. You might love the look of this white on here. You might not like it and have just liked the black silhouette. So just about learning what you like. Put a little bit of white on the inside here. And then I'm going to come in, I'm going to blow dry this one more time. And then we're going to put the black lines in and just see what we like better. So this is kind of like a trial and error, and then you can choose what you like best. So I'm going to blow dry this. I'll be right back. What I think would be super cool too is if you did like almost like a dolphin kind of jumping under the water here, or you could do a sailboat. That would be really neat. You could just go on Google, find a silhouette that you like. So you could put in like dolphin silhouette. You can print it out, and then you can just trace it on here if you don't want to freehand draw it. Same with the sailboat. Or you could put like a nice quote in the center. So many options. So I'm going to go in and I want to see the difference here. I don't know what I'm going to like better, but I'm curious to see. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to put a line right on this line here, black. See what I like better. It's not going to show that much on that one because it's dark. Let's do this light one and see. Looks kind of cool. I like it. I think it's neat. It breaks up the page a bit. Let me know in the comments, do you like the line or do you like it without the line? Yeah, I think I like it better with the line. I think it's looking pretty cool. And there you go. So you have another fun project that you can do for a Monday Mini. And this is something that you can do in under a half an hour, and you can totally customize it to make it your own. So you can do any color background. You can put any drawings you want. Once you put that tape on, you can do anything. Like if you even just look up fun or summer or whatever silhouettes online, and then you can even, if you don't want to freehand draw, you could just trace it and then paint it in black. Take off that tape and add all your embellishments after. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit subscribe to see more of these fun tutorials. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube will notify you when I put another video up. And make sure to check out the videos that you're going to see popping up at the top. Those are other Monday Minis. Click on them, check them out. They're tons of fun and super, super friendly for beginners. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you.